Hey there ladies and gents, Pops here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2025 and Rancho Fundo, where we have now moved on. As you can see, it is now May, so 2 months later than when you last saw me. So in that time I have been doing some contracts. Let's take a look. So we had the mowing and stone picking contracts you've seen. Since then, a lot of cultivating, ploughing, more mowing, ploughing, cultivating, mowing, ploughing, and an extreme amount of time and effort has resulted in us earning a grand total of £260,132 from our contracts, which translates over to a total in the bank at the moment of 249,349. So the question is, do we continue in the similar vein of just banging away at contracts to try and build up the money in the bank? It's obviously working, but it's massively time consuming. So, having given it a fair bit of thought, we have a plan B, which just brings us here to the dealership. The plan is, we're going to buy some land, we are going to buy a farm, because that ticks off one of the requirements of the cutting plan, and we are going to buy some grass equipment. We're going to spend quite a lot of money on all this, in the hope that spending that money over the next couple of months brings back the money big time that allows us to start making serious profit and building towards our empire. So the first thing is, we don't have enough money to do what we want, so we are going to have to go to the bank and we're going to ask them basically for 1 million. The thing about Farming Simulator and borrowing money from the bank is it is incredibly cheap. That million is going to cost us less than £2,000 a month in loan interest. So the amount of money that that million can make us, it's a no-brainer. It's not worth not having. So let's get to the bank. I'll see what they say and I'll meet you back here and we'll start spending some money. So it didn't 100% go as well at the bank as I wanted it to. In fact, it went 50% as well at the bank as I wanted it to, and they've lent me £500,000. So we need to go in here and see what we can buy. First off, let's just have a look at the farmland. I was going to purchase the farm. That's now a little bit of a non-starter. Let's see what sort of deals we can get. Let's see what land we can get. Looking at the map, all of the grass fields are over here. Clearly number 16 way out of our league, as is this one. That will wipe us out. The three smaller fields would be good to pick up as we go along, but really it comes down to this field and this field, which are virtually identical in size. So we need to buy one of these two fields. The deciding factor, which I can show you if we visit the field, is that this one is harvested, whereas the other one, if we go back in field 14, Let's visit there. It is ready to harvest, which means that we can take a crop off this straight away and start to make some money. That is a big deciding factor in which field to buy. In fact, it makes it a no-brainer. We are just going to jump straight in, buy that. We are now proud landowners, and we have hit one of our, or started one of our primary goals under the cunning plan, which was to own 6 fields, 3 grass fields, 3 arable fields. We will pick up our 3 fields around here in due course, but for now we own this. As I said, we were going to buy this farm, we're now not. We've now got 487,000 in the bank, and with that we have to fully kit ourselves out as a grass empire. We want to be able to mow, make silage, transport silage, sell silage. That is going to be our way forward. So let's go take a look in the shop and see what the shop can do for us. So I've done a lot of looking around. Tractors, mowers, windrowers, wrappers, trailers. However, we've been presented with another solution to our challenge, and it is this. This effectively covers a tractor, although we'd still need another one, but we were going to get 2 anyway. The mowing equipment, the windrowing equipment, because it will also windrow, and it's a beast, and it's 52% off. Oh, you know what, again, I'm not even going to think about it. Happy days. Okay, we have 266,000. We need to now be frugal. We need a tractor and baler, or a baler with a wrapper, and we need a trailer. So let's have a look. What have we got? Tractor, we need to go cheap. So I was thinking this thing here is 160. So 220, if we upgrade it, 225 horsepower. Leave the weight on the front, 83,000. Again, no brainer. So that's our tractor. Right, baler. I think if we want a bale wrapper, there's only really one round baler. Yeah, it's just that John Deere. These are going to double the job because we would need wrappers. What's that? 112 leaves us, can't do the maths, 70 grand. So sod it, let's go. Leaves us 68,700. We need to leave some money in the bank because we are going to need to use AI workers, but we do need it's the Anderson round baler. Yeah, 20. Yep. Okay, Thank you very much. Quick nod of the head. Let's have a look, see what we got. Wow. I don't suppose this has got a... No. So we can't tow anything with it. Okay. Let's get this lot to our newly acquired field. Right, so we're approaching our new field. Which is this one here. And I am going to I'm going to set this going. We're going to use course plate. So field position it already knows. I want to do 3 headlands. Headlands first. Sharpen the corners. Clockwise overlap. Blah blah blah. Happy with that. Find me a course, which it has done. Okay, we're going to start with the first waypoint. We're just going to copy that because we will need that for the baler. And away we go. Just going to stop that a second. And we need to Control Y swath dropping. Let's try that again. Beautiful. Grand, this is what we want. Let's get the baler and the trailer moved over. Okay, the big band machine's doing its thing. Let's leave this out of the way somewhere. And we will go and pick the trailer up. there we go. And as quick as that, the mower has pretty much finished mowing the field. So we need to get our baler set up, and then I'm going to tell you about a massive stroke of good fortune we've just had to do with this field here. Okay, baler attached, the mower is finished, so we will start collecting. This first bit, of course, we're going to miss a bit because we forgot to put our swathing on. But as soon as we get to the swathed bit, there we go. Should clear the field like we want it to. Let's just make sure that we do the wrap and eject thing like we want to, and then we can just leave it alone. First bale comes out, wrapper starts, should automatically eject. And the job, as they say, is a good one. So now let me tell you about our stroke of good fortune. As we were using all this high-tech equipment, our neighbour came by, who owns this field next to ours, a gentleman by the name of Ben. Ben said, you know what, my field is in desperate need of mowing, would you like to do that for me? I said, Ben, of course we would. He said, great, get that field mowed, I just want the grass shortened, it's looking an eyesore, get it sorted for me. I said, thank you very much. He said, I'll give you $9 grand for it. Thank you very, very much. But here's the fantastic news. He also said to me, have you got a way of getting rid of all the grass that's on the field? I said, well, yeah, you can sell it, I'll transport it for you. He said, nah, got enough money in the bank. He said, part of your reward for doing my field is, do you want to keep the grass? Do I want to keep the grass? Yes, yes we do. Yes, that's a yes, we want to keep the grass. So, not only is he going to pay us the best part of £9,000 to mow his lawn for him, we can keep the product, which is going to be worth a small fortune. So we can get this wrapped, baled, wrapped, transported and sold as well. It'll take a couple of months for it to become silage, but who cares? It's a freebie. So that's our work with the mower done. Thank you, AI worker. Let's go and park our mower up. We obviously haven't got a home we can park it in yet, but let's Just leave it there. The bales are building up nicely. Let's get this field finished. Then we can go and put the bales together in the bonus field. And we'll start collecting them up. Okay, so we have baled everything in our field. These are grass bales that are now fermenting, 3,500 litres each. Oh, that damn bird. Right, so we need to leave them for a couple of months. In the meantime, over in this field, which Ben has kindly donated his crop to us, we are now going around and baling this field. Once that's done, we'll collect these bales up. And then again, wait a couple of months and we'll get them sold. So we've finished baling Ben's field. We're going to get these bales picked up. Couple of patches we've missed, but not going to worry too much about that. Ben's happy with the way it is. He's been and had a look. Also just confirmed with him that he is happy for us to have these bales. Explained to him again, they're probably worth quite a lot of money. But being the good egg he is, he's happy for us to keep these, stick them onto our stockpile for sale in a couple of months' time. So I don't know how many we're going to have here. We can fit 24, I think, on the trailer. It's 12. Yeah, we'll get these on. Number 16. Number 17. And there we go, 19 in total. Is that the field clear? It is. So basically now we're going to have to leave everything to be paid, leave everything to ferment. And then we'll get these sold and be some money in the bank. We will probably now have a look, see what contracts are available. For the rest of this month. So we can complete that one now and collect it. Which will have improved our bank account. We've got a wrapping contract we could do there. Obviously we can use our own. Oh, that's just wrapping. The bales are already done. Okay. Plenty of cultivating to be done, which is always a good one. There's another big mowing. Oh. There's the mowing contract on the big field. That has to be done. Definitely has to be done. Yeah, I'll get that done. But in the meantime, thank you very much for getting this far. I will see you again in the next episode, by which time I will have mown the big field, which gives us 60. I can't believe the amount that contract generates. But hey ho, we're not going to turn a gift horse. No, that's not right. We're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So let's get this done. I will see you in the next episode. Be good, stay safe. I will see you all very soon.